It's the High Heel Tea Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Where we speak on real topics that'll make you laugh. Looking good, smelling good, that's a boss chick. Yeah. 6-inch heel, show you how to walk slick. Hey. High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Reed Podcast. Hey. High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Reed Podcast. Hey. High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Reed Podcast. Hey. And it's the podcast, and it's the High Heel High.
Hey, welcome to the High Heels and Tea Podcast. I'm Crystal Lee.
This is Rihanna.
Yeah, we about to get into some juicy talks. I think it's gonna be juicy.
You think it's gonna be juicy?
I hope so.
I
Ready
like your
to talk
ring.
juicy.
It's pretty.
Thank you. Which one? This one?
Uh-huh.
Thank you. I will tell you where it's from offline. Yeah, we got, you know how we do when, it's our solo episodes. We just be talking. We just be vibing.
Having a good girl
And getting into some things that kind of be trending on social media and all that good stuff. So I know it's one thing. I don't even have to look at my cord because I was just having this conversation when I was getting my makeup done today. And I was sharing with my makeup artist how this guy asked me for a picture. No, he was like, "How do you look right now?" And I was like, "I look normal."
Regular degular.
He was like, "Send me a picture." And so I went online. I went on Google and I Googled like I Googled ugly pictures of women, and I found one. I saw the ugliest woman. I downloaded it and then I sent it to him as an invisible attachment.
I'm hollering.
And he just replied back, shaking my head. But it's like, no, why do guys
Always ask for pictures?
Like, you don't know what I look like. Like, why do guys ask?
I don't know. I think especially two guys that follow me on social media.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just probably going to send you the same picture
That's on social media. You do that? Okay.
But no, I've had somebody say that to me before. It was like, send me a picture, but not one that's on social media. I'm like, well, what you mean? Like, I still look the same. It's still the same situation.
Yeah. It's super weird because, like, if we weren't on social media a lot, and we barely post or something like that, like, you can see what we just did. You can see what I just looked like yesterday. Okay. So I can't catfish you. I got stuff with makeup, dress up. I got content with no makeup.
You want me to see
I got what I look like coming from the gym. Why do you need a picture of me? And so some of the comments that I saw actually to this, because this was a question that I was like, oh, that's a good question just because, and get a feel for it. But then when it happened to me, I was like, damn, yeah. See, it is kind of annoying when a guy asks me for a picture.
They always do.
And wait, hold on. Do you think it's because you kind of like really don't mess with the dude? You ain't fucking with him for real. So it's just like, why you want a picture? Because what if somebody you really fuck with, would you really take the effort and take a picture and send it to him?
I think I would if it's somebody that I really think for. I mean,
I had to think about that. I'm like, hold on.
Like, you will meet somebody and they'll be like, to me, I think like either you don't remember what I look like and you try to get a better picture of what I look like, or two, you want to just see me in a different light, and if that's the case, FaceTime me, and see what's going on. I might look like a little ratchet at this time, but like, I feel like the same way that you feel. Social media, we take pictures regularly. We got thousands of of pictures. You can go all the way back to 2005 and see what I look like.
You can see the glow up.
Exactly.
Yeah, say nothing deleted.
I have no idea why people do that.
So one comment from this particular one, this girl said that the dude used to ask her for pictures, and then she realized he would ask all the women for pictures. And when he got mad at her, he was sending her pictures of other women and be like, "Yeah, this your replacement." And
what the freak? Nah, that's the bullshit.
Right? So they had so many theories to it. They were like, "Yeah, men ask for pictures because they don't remember what you look like, or they kind of want to save it in their phone so they know who's calling."
Yeah.
And I was just like, "That's weird." I don't really know. I never thought it was just like a bad thing, like your intentions are bad about it. I just felt like it was like, what's the point?
What's the point of it? Yeah.
What's the point?
Tell us, what's the point?
What's the point of asking for a picture, especially if you see this person all the time, social media? Like, what you gonna do with the picture?
I don't know.
Do you ask guys for pictures?
I have, if the first one, if I met somebody and I don't remember what they look like,
really,
I'd be like, or I'll say, what's your social media? I might not ask for a picture. And if they don't have social media, I'd be like, send me a picture. But the pictures I usually ask for don't be like no face picture.
I'm about to say, I only ask for one type of picture. One type of picture. All right, picture for a picture.
But with the picture for the picture,
Picture for a picture.
I did something similar to
Yeah.
you than what you did with the ugly girl. It was one guy asked me for like a picture, like a nasty picture with like a panties on. So I went to Google and I looked up some sexy lingerie. And this girl, she was like, I took it and I screenshot it. I made it look all pretty, and I was like, "There you go."
Oh, damn, that's fire! I gotta do that.
He was like, "Did you?" I was like, "Yeah."
I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna do that tonight.
I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You like the picture?"
I'm gonna be like,
"You still got them drawers?"
I'm gonna be like, long day.
I never had them drawers.
Long day. They're like, yeah, I thought she had a birthmark right there.
You heard me? Where
her tattoos go? Oh, damn. Oh, no. Well, no, like a no face one. If I could find one with no face.
No face, just the bottom.
No face, just butt. I'm like, yeah, that's my ass.
Like, you do it.
Anyways.
You be lusting over somebody off Google.
Yeah, like, she don't look like that in person.
Man.
The only time I ever asked, I was on some other timing. Other than that,
I don't be asking nobody.
I don't even ask for that no more.
No, I don't ask nobody for no.
You so freaky these days. You ain't got to ask for nothing.
God.
Yeah.
They send you a whole video.
You just wake up and be like, the fuck? Group chat. Would you rate this a horse or a pony?
A horse or a pony. What is this?
What do you rate this one?
It's a scrimp.
Oh, dang. I'm like, I ain't replying to that. They said you a pony.
With that being said, to piggyback based off this and just situation, I was talking to one of my friends. And they were telling me that they had watched the podcast, and they were like, "I learned so much about you and Crystal from the podcast. Like, y'all just be saying stuff." And he was like, "I never thought about the stuff that y'all be talking about until y'all talk about it." He was like, "Hit it or quit it." He was like, girth, length. So I'm just learning a whole bunch of situations that I never even knew about. That's what we're here for.
So that particular episode actually did really good with engagement, especially on TikTok. It's so many men. Someone actually left a comment. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. And they wanted to ask a question, and this is good. I remember the question. The question was, hold on, y'all. Hold on. It gotta be on this one. It gotta be on this one where I was really in my writing bag. Okay, yes. So here's his question. Sorry, I don't remember your name. But if you watch this clip, here's the question. He says, should a sex conversation happen in the beginning of a relationship? And I was like, okay, the best way to do this is to put this in like tiers, right? Like tier 1 will be a courtship, tier 2 would be, let's say, you really exclusive, and then let's say tier 3 is a relationship. At what point should sex come up in it? And what I guess prompt this question was because we were talking about that, like hitting and quitting, and why it ain't that big of a deal for, if you decide to hit it.
Depends on the type of relationship that you're wanting to have with that person.
Okay.
Most of the time, when we start dealing with people, we have an idea of where we want to take the relationship, or if we want to go to first, second, third tier, or we just want to hit it and quit it. So I think it's based off that. I do feel like don't lead with sex, because I hate that. I hate when men that lead with sex. Like you said, you just met them an hour ago. You got to picture their dick already. Like, sir, god damn. Like, I didn't even want to see this. Like, this might not even been the relationship that I wanted to have with you. Like, take it back. I don't want to see it. And then I hate the ones where they got the little baby dicks and they got so much confidence they just want to keep sending you pictures. Sir, I don't want it. Like, I don't need it. Like, please take it back. But I think sex is a conversation that you should have. And it's funny you said that. I was watching this old lady on social media the other day, and she was like, you ain't supposed to have sex with no big dicks. She was like, they not good for you. She was like, when I was dating back in my day, I tell them, pull it out. If it was bigger than this, I told you I can't do nothing with it.
What?
Girl, yes. I was like,
some women like that. Some women, they don't want big ones, And
everybody is shaped different. Everybody has different situations. So I can see that. But I feel like depending on the tier of the relationship or where you want to take it, I think sex is important because we've said it in the past. You can get to know somebody, be dating for 3 months. You can really, really, really like them. Then you turn around, y'all never really had those type of conversations. And it comes to the point where y'all do have sex and it's a flop.
Yeah, now you gotta work real hard to teach them how to do it right.
But how you gonna teach somebody that ain't teaching? Ain't teachable.
I think I think you're not teachable if you just don't have the requirements. Like if you don't have the length, and I like a long one or girth or both. Whatever. If that's what I like and you have shortcomings with that, then you're not teachable. But I think that if you were to be intimate with someone and it was cool, I think it's okay to be optimistic that it could get better if you on that kind of timing with them. So if you've already invested 3 months and it's good and now y'all progressed it to be intimate, it's okay to be patient. I just would hate to have to go through that.
What about somebody that okay, you guys have been having sex, but he releases really fast? Like say for
that was the story of my life.
It's just like, okay, the first time, sometimes you get a little nervous. Everybody's a little nervous. It's a situation, things like that. But then it's like, okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Let me give him another chance. Like it's he has potential, but it's like,
because that was the story of my life and I lived that, I felt extremely like neglected, and I even felt like disconnected from wanting it to, as freaky as I am, and I was just like, I don't even give a shit. Because what's the point? You know what I mean? I remember listening to like Bruno Mars song, "What You Doing? Where You At?" And he has this hook where he be like, "I ain't playing no game." Before the hook came, I was like, "This one." I was like, "This is stupid."
You're like, what the hook gonna be?
Yeah. So now that's a deal. That would be like, I can't do it. But I do agree that sometimes men are just so excited. And to the comment that you made, like, "Hey, can you go another round? Like, do I gotta wait until I got time again? You got time again?" That's fine. You did it. Like, let's keep going. And if that's not the energy, I'm sorry. I'm a little traumatized. I'm not serious. I'm very intentional. So only thing that's on my mind is going to be like, what if this goes real good? I ain't got nothing else to complain about with this. And this is the person I end up with. And then I end up again feeling neglected. Like my mind goes like this. So I'm going to say up front, no. Because I don't want to end up with you. I don't want to end up with you. Yeah.
It's like you got everything going on, but use a 5 minute.
I would rather be with somebody that don't have maybe all the length or whatever, but they're good at it.
To please you.
Yeah, versus someone that got the horses, but you
like,
come quick, or I can't do it.
He's a good headhunter.
But you gotta admit that.
And then it does get old.
That gets old. Yeah.
He is a fast pumper.
That gets old. That gets old because although you enjoy the oral, pleasure, you still want the penetration. So you can do that, but then it's like, if I still can't get, you know what I'm saying?
Both of them.
That's like you got the meat, but not the bread. So I can't even make a whole sandwich.
How many times am
I supposed to eat this sandwich with my hand? The meat with my hand.
Cheese on the bologna. And
like I ain't trying to fast record my whole.
What about some crackers?
Nah. But I think that it's good that you know how to do this, but if you don't have both, then that definitely downplays the whole experience.
Sorry, guys.
It's like wah wah wah. It's like you threw something and you was this close to the bullseye.
The guy who was commenting, on their post, he was just saying all types of stuff about like,
I think it's that magic.
He was like, well, what if it was just a bad time and things like that? And I'm like, I could understand that, but at the same time, how many bad times are you going to keep having?
Yep.
How many times do you want me to keep giving you grace?
Yeah.
And then I'm really hurting your feelings because I'm going to say, well, I'm going to tell you. Like,
and then I'm going to start showing you. Then you're going to be mad at how I
approached it.
You're going to be mad at me. You'll be like,
so for fellas, how many times are you going to go back to have sex with a woman who live in the desert. Who live in the desert.
Y'all don't go back to that. Y'all are not gonna be like, man, her mouth was a little cotton dry, but I'm gonna give her another chance. You do not get a second chance at cotton mouth. Like you on desert.
Like, bro,
vagina.
I didn't feel nothing.
Yeah.
She didn't even get wet a little bit.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
You do not be like, bro, I'm gonna give her another chance. Like, that is not fair. Like, no.
How many chances are you gonna give some low grade situation? How many chances?
How many? Well, go ahead, leave us some comments. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up. We wanted to have our quick chat, but we answered some questions.
Yes.
We answered some questions and we talked through some comments.
Questions.
Okay. So.
And my thing is, guys, why not come prepared if there's something that you know you're gonna do? So, like, sometimes it's like spur of the moment and it just happens based off the energy. But if we like talk and we've had a plan and it's like, I'm getting all lovely for you because we're gonna make this a big day for us, and you come and you do that, I smack you. Why? Like, you should have did that before you came. You know
what you got? What you about to do, man? What you about to do?
Cause I'm about to go.
I'm
hungry. Look, you like,
no, you hungry? No, I ain't hungry. I ain't hungry. I ain't tired.
But I'm going to go eat by myself.
I'm about to go home.
I'm like, is that, or that's the situation where you have your home, take your homework, call me in 5 minutes.
True story.
And say that's an emergency.
True story. Yeah. Well, drop in the comments. Let us know what y'all think. And thank y'all for listening to this episode.